Good day! Today, we will be discussing about the journal article about social vulnerability assessment for landslide hazards in Malaysia. Introduction about landslide vulnerability is the frequency and intensity of geophysical events is increasing. This is the result of the interaction between humans and the environment. Climate change and increasingly aggressive human activities contribute to the vulnerability of catastrophic hazards to humans, their infrastructure, and the environment faced with ever-increasing societal impacts arising from such events. A wealth of research and analysis has focused on understanding the causal processes and outcomes. Landslides are a type of geophysical event that plays a significant role in the evolution of a landscape. However, a landslide do pose a serious threat to local populations given that these events are being triggered increasingly by a changing climate and more unpredictable weather patterns. So, the objective of this study is quantitative assessment of social vulnerability in Malaysia is worrying because it has been given less attention than hazard-related studies. Therefore, this study's objective is to find out the indicators used for social vulnerability assessment in the context of landslide in Malaysia. As for the materials or methods used in this study, we have the PRISMA, Resources and Systematic Review Process. So the PRISMA stands for Preferred Reporting Items for Systematic Reviews and Meta-Analysis. As for the resources, this study used Scopus and Web of Science. For the systematic review process, there are 4 main stages to acquire relevant. We have identification, screening, eligibility, and data extraction. For the study's results and discussion, there are 9 articles were chosen for this study. Besides, the selected articles were published in the years ranging from 2011 to 2020. It aims to identify research trends on social indicators that are constantly being studied and considered for the purpose of forming a social vulnerability index for certain area and community. There are 3 examples out of the 9 articles that I have acquired in the study. The first study is about a geospatial analysis of multi-hazard risk in Dharan, Nepal. So the objective of this study is to produce individual hazard assessment for the rapidly growing city of Dharan City and calculate its level of vulnerability. The second study is entitled The Evaluation of Social Vulnerability to Natural Hazards, a case of Barton-on-Sea, England. So the objective of this study is the current study examines the social vulnerability of Barton-on-Sea by conducting a survey-based analysis. Lastly, the third topic is entitled The Socio-Economic Determinants of Landslide Risk Perception in Murray Hills of Pakistan. The aim of this study is to assess the determinants of landslide risk perceptions in the Murray Hills of Pakistan. For the conclusion and recommendation of the study, there are 7 indicators underlined which are education, age, ethnicity, special needs, population, health accessibility, income, and social capital. These are the important indicators to measure the social vulnerability index to the high-risk communities towards landslide hazard. The result of this indicator measurement should be useful to authorities to include it as a complementary data to their geological mapping of disaster risk management based on the location of the landslide events. Furthermore, that is why this study is important for understanding the social vulnerability index in the context of landslides in Malaysia. These are the references cited in the study. Thank you for watching!